Good morning, guys. Hi, welcome to Angie Blog. Ooh, it's been kind of a battle to come back here, okay? So, shout out to all spiritual warriors out there. Last night I received another download. Okay, so welcome. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, and sharing. We are in divine justice, but also learning through the chaos, right? So I'm gonna try to keep showing up here as much as I can after, coming back, kind of thing. And that's what I was trying to explain yesterday. And this is also in part two. It's that part two. It's specifically for one specific couple or people. Okay, so don't use discernment and take whatever resonates, and what doesn't, you leave it alone. Okay, but there are certain situations where those downloads like that is just to warn the person or to help another person, but they already know, it's just to confirm, it's just to help them confirm so that self-doubt doesn't remain too long in their decision making. That's really it. That's what you look at tarot and energy, right? That's why people do energy work and stuff like that, right? But we have to be careful how we use our powers, okay? Especially if we are not taught to use good things in a positive and good way, right? We're not taught this. All right. So what we left off on part one. Sorry, it's been like forever, but yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Like during our sleep time, we are fighting, right? There's a war. I wish I can explain to you guys, and we all have different ways of how to help on the spiritual realm, but also here on earth. This is what I'm talking about. People who are, and again, this might not resonate with everybody, and I know that it makes some people uncomfortable because they're like, oh, but I don't have this yet, I don't know what this is, well, how can I get it, how can I have that too? It takes work. This is us that have done the work, have done what it needs to be done, and now we're able to come from experience and stuff like that and be able to overcome, because we're overcoming other things. So this is my dream, guys. Okay, and that too, I have to keep my voice in a certain way because I don't have the microphone. Anyways, hopefully you can hear me properly. And also put in like some soothing music. I'm gonna put it in the description below. It was right after meditation that I did. Also, all my videos from now on, they're gonna be kind of like this, some with face, some with not. It's just a certain communication, certain things. It's just meant for less distraction, but I'm gonna try not to be too distracting. But it's just so that you guys can focus on the lesson, on the spiritual lesson, on the energy, on the how to learn to discern, how to learn to be a better human, kind of. That's what we're working on, right? Healing our chakras, healing our karma debt, seeing how can we learn from our dark side, and the light side, how we regulate that. That's why I put those the cards and the on this video. It's for that, is that a lot of people think that playing with dirt and magic and all that stuff, they are not going to get precautions for that or consequences. Even if they try to clock themselves or whatever it is that they call it now, it doesn't work. God sees everything, okay? And there's nothing that cannot break something that it's unjust and horrendous, and also like, how people create communities in a way to build it even more horrible things. So the lessons that we're learning in this story and this energy and this, not the story, because this is somebody's story, and that's what we have to be respectful of, other people's privacy, of other things. We have to make sure that we are doing this in a conscious way, right? Especially when you're dealing with like intuition, magic, and stuff like that. That's why I'm saying, guys, like, it has helped continue the consistency without burning out. As soon as I'm done the readings or done anything related to downloads and stuff like that, I take a bath, right? I take a bath, I cleanse my place, I clean my place, I maintain everything clean and high vibrate, put good music, like keep the high vibration, and also keep everything clean, because you're accessing an energy that we're not usually used to access, only in our dreams, right? Or when we're meditating, right? This is why a lot of people when they go into their meditation, sometimes their meditation has an intention. For example, they have intentions of healing certain aspect. They have an intention of manifesting. They have an intention of, healing inner child wounds. They have an intention of, calming down after some fight or something like that. Like, they're really they're really strategic, right? So that's what we're learning. The other thing I feel like this is this nervousness, like this is stutter. Somebody is throat chakra has been blocked or has been blocked for a long time by witchcraft, magic, or whatever. It's that too. That's an energy that it's a lot. Like I can only make sure that I do this whenever I can, right? Lately it's been very difficult to come back here. And give me a second. Can you, Lila, can you close the door, please? Or Sophia, whoever woke up. Close the door in the bathroom. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Again, there's always something difficulty for doing this reading, okay? There's obviously, we're getting a lot of attacks because in the spiritual realm we're trying to, but yeah, I keep forgetting to tell you the dream. Okay, so the dream was that I saw, see, I wrote it down. Maybe that's, I should do this more because I'm so like all over the place, but that's it, guys. We're really overwhelmed because there's a lot of downloads, a lot of, we're seeing a lot of things outside of this reality, right? And then when we come back, we try to make it make sense for you, make it make sense in the healing sense. So thank you so much, guys, for your likes, supports, and comments and shares. And if you feel like donating, that's okay. Everything is, but it's not obligated, but it's appreciated. You can leave it in everything in the description below. Thank you. Now, there's 3 angels that a lot of us are going to have in our dreams. So I had this dream. I had one angel, the angel of death, the angel of justice, and the angel of mercy. One of these 3 are going to visit you in your downloads, in your dreams and stuff, and it will give you specific messages, okay? This is for you. Also, this is related to activists. I know that some of you are awakened and some of you are not. But if you're not, it's okay. This is messages for you too, especially in terms of land back and climate change. You're going to receive messages in your dreams. I need you to write them. You need to write them down, okay? So have a piece of paper, sleep with a pen or a notepad, okay? You have to sleep with it. You have to write it down, okay? There's a specific messages and information specifically for you, okay? Yes. Also, you will receive, angel of justice will give you downloads of things that already has been dealt with, that they're already in their karma process, right? And you're going to see it, and you're going to tell the community or anybody like that. This is another thing where the situation, the damage here, in this situation, it was because there was a lot of she said, she said. There was a lot of like not listening to their intuition, not listening to, just listening to other people, what I have to say, thinking what other people gotta say, going along other evil people just because you wanted to feel accepted by that society or by whatever, because you were confused about what you were feeling or what that other person was. Most of these divine feminines were like, I guess out of the norm, right? Like it could be like this, like a tarot reader, which everything really like though, because I'm feeling this really warm and love and caring and, and completely taking advantage of. They're taking their kindness as a weakness, and yeah, it's very, very, very sad, but that's something that I wanted to reveal to you guys so that you can understand what happens when, you don't listen to your intuition, you don't follow your dreams, you break your own heart because you want to feel accepted by other people who always have an opinion about your life, which is weird. These people should have a life, right? Like, what the hell? This is literally a community, a specific cult, a family tradition thing. Like, it's very weird that they're so invested in these person's life and then they ruin it. And this is where I'm at, where like, okay, so, and God give me more downloads, like everything is in divine timing, everything I'll give you is will be, you know, which makes sense. Okay, my kids went back to sleep. All right, let's continue. And there will be probably a part 4 if I don't finish this. Okay. All right, but yes, guys, I'm a mom, you know, I'm a single mom, and also like, uh, you know, look, I'm shaking, like, I'm very nervous because this is something that I always wanted to do, but I felt like a lot of people will feel really weird about this type of education, about this type of information, and also like, you know, helping you guys understand your own energy and how to heal yourself, self-help, self-care, you know what I'm saying, and keep you in that good energy, good vibe, and send you good healing through here. That's as a healer, right? Which is why I have stopped giving personal readings, because I'm focusing on healing certain aspect of our energy, of our planet, of our, you know, of consciousness. And I'm doing it also in the dream state and during meditation. This is something you will understand once you get to the, like, everybody gets to this, but you have to do the work. You can't skip it, you can buy it, you can, you know what I'm saying, it takes work in your own way. You have to find your own work, your own way that makes you happy. Like, basically, like, you feel that you go to work every day, but you not really feel like you're working. That's really it. That's what you need to find, okay? Because that thing that you do every single day, it, like, it feels really good in your heart, your throat, like everything feels good. And that's what's where are now, like all those who are going through ascension process, we're feeling it, right? Like our heart, our throats, it's just beautiful, right? This is why you have to protect your light, protect your space, protect your energy, maintain that peace that you have found, and continue being a service, right? Continue being there for others, for your family, for, you know what I'm saying. And that's something that my daughter made me understand yesterday, which I'm very grateful. Like, children, I really are a blessing of God, you know, but also, you know, they have their own dark shadow too. That's something that we need to be able to communicate and talk about. This is why we have a problem with communication. Like, my children are not perfect, and so am I, you know. And the thing is just the strength to look at yourself from outside of yourself and seeing those dark shadow, you know what I'm saying, when they come up, and be like, wait, and be able to stop and be patient, be like, okay, wait, and then change the narrative. You know in yourself that a couple years ago, if you weren't healed, you will do this type of stuff. But when you're healed, you see that you're like, I changed that narrative. I just shift that. I would have acted completely different. And this is where you understand that healing is your responsibility, that you can't control what other people do, but it's how you react, how you act, how you treat other people. It's your actions, your thoughts, right? And that's why it's good to meditate and maintain a balance and calm inner state, inner peace, you know what I'm saying? Because we tend to be overthinkers, over the top, completely sometimes over control. We're very addictive, right? Humans, you know, you know what I'm saying? We have to find addictions that are healthy. That's what it's also saying. Like, fine, if you're addicted to, okay, because addictions, it can be very intense, but also if you're using it in a conscious way, let's say in a way that you're aware of it, and then you say, okay, each day I'm going to make sure that this addiction, like, it's an internal strength, it's an internal work, right? It's something that you have to work every single day. So yeah, anyways, oh my god, the dream, okay, so yeah, so yesterday was like, I was in this building, and there was a lot of like fires, and it was just like really, for sure, was the spiritual realm. But I know that I go to what we call hell, right, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you think it is, that is full of like the most horrendous thing that you've ever seen. This is why I received messages in the dream. I saw the angel of justice, right, and the angel of death. I haven't seen the angel mercy yet. I haven't interpreted that dream yet. But you're going to have these message and interpret. I think they're calling me. Let me see. Right. Anyways, it will be a part 4, and I'll put it here. So yeah, the dream was also that. Yes. What? What happened? Okay. Ah. The fall. Okay, so it was like I was walking away from these. I was like really beat up and stuff like that, and I was walking out of this building that you felt like it was shaking and everything. And then as soon as I come out, I turn around and I see this building like just crumbling, and I just watch it like crumble. It was just like really like whoa, and you see the fire and stuff, but it didn't touch me. I was just like whoa. And then after that, I saw a lot of cities like on fire, and it was really scary. And then a lot of people screaming. There was a lot of pain. There was a lot of like, I was like, wow. So the thing is that we think we understand what we are living right now, but when we really are awakening, right? Spiritual awakening, really get into it, right? Really understanding yourself, you understand that your job is just not just here in the 3D. You know that, right? This is why you guys are afraid to tap into it and heal and do all these things, right? Bring yourself justice in the spiritual realm, right? You could do that. But it takes work. It takes you to do the inner shadow work. It takes, spiritual awakening is transformation of like the old self. The ego death is old. It's burnt. It's scattered. That's why it takes a grieving period. That's why you guys have anxiety, depression. You go through very difficult things in this reality, and also like trying to maintain, like you can go into really low point, right? Really low point, like depression is it's something that you have to deal every single day. And anxiety, you have to deal with, overwhelm and overload, sometimes burnout, right? And you have to understand how can you continue your life finding happiness and joy through all of that, while also doing what you must be doing here. Some of us, as myself, healer, and able to use my talents and gift, whatever I can do to deliver messages from higher to help you guys. So that's why it's also each of us have our own mission and vision. God knows. For now, this is what I'll be doing. Next, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that I'm surrendering to my intuition, what my body, my spirit, my ancestors, and angels are telling me to do. And I'm encouraging you guys that aside from what you do on the reality or your job or anything that you do this also. Find your own internal happiness, your own spiritual practice, your own thing that makes you happy, because it's life. You're gonna have very difficult situations just in a way to make you stronger, right? To grow. Growth is not easy or simple. It's very difficult. And that's something that you also have to teach children if you have children, right? And if you're not doing that, it's kind of hard for kids to blame kids for not be able to, what I'm saying, if they're not being taught this, right? They're not just they're born with abilities and psychic abilities, of course, and gifts and talents, right? And that's for you to help them enhance them, right? And develop that properly. That's what God is saying. Like I have to publish the book that I made, because it helped me in a anyways, it's time. Being led to it's time. But other than that, yeah, it was just like, a lot of things are crumbling, right? A lot of things are happening. So that's why, it's time for that inner healing, inner self healing, okay? But yes, if you're getting a lot of dreams and downloads, write them down and make sure that, also that too is like a lot of people, I've been getting that a lot, like it's not like reconciliation, reunion, stuff like that. Apparently it's like, it's good, but use your intuition, okay? Use discernment, because a lot of people are coming back haven't changed at all, but they're pretending they do. And you have to be careful of that, okay? Because there's some people that have different vindictive agendas and things like this. So use your intuition, okay? This is another thing where you learn about spirituality when you create that kind of routine. It's just to help you nurture your intuition so you're able to make better decisions, right? For yourself, for others, and even the planet, right? So that's why it's that's what the new earth is kind of is basically us understanding what needs to be done within ourselves, the communities and other people, and then integrating that in our daily life, right? So that's what we're working on. That's really, and you understand this now, you see, like, and it's okay, it has a healing process, it has, but you eventually will find your way. Another thing, I'd be hearing spirit saying, like, listen to spirit. Like, your spirit, when it tells you, like, stop, it's not something to tell you that you're stagnant or you have to delay or something like that. No, it's just that right now things need to maintain. You need to heal certain aspect, or you need to think of certain things. Maybe your thoughts are in spiral marrow, and it's time to heal those aspects of why you're thinking or acting a certain way and stuff like that. Spirit will do that, okay? So don't take it the wrong way. Then after it will tell you, okay, it's just, that's why it's good to listen to your intuition, because they can guide you in ways that you can have, fulfillment inside and happiness, and then continue doing that in a positive, conscious way, okay? It is possible. It's just that we have to literally work on this every single day. And also that's, I feel for parents too. Like, parents have a job that it's, parenting is a job, and it's not really compensated or paid or whatever, and it doesn't need to be. That's why I'm saying to today, it was like, why? Because I love my kids, right? Like, I love what yesterday reading books to them and like playing with them Barbies and stuff like that, to make them think of, because you can feel their energy. Like, they know something is horrendously happen and everything in this external, right? And they have to now survive and deal with certain situations of the outside world with not really much guidance and understanding. So that's why I'm teaching my girls, and this is something I'm suggesting. As you nurture your intuition, if you're a parent, nurture them too. Make them, because they already have it, it's already theirs. You just have to make them understand. And that too, it's kind of hard to understand for yourself if you've never been taught this, if you never had. So educate yourself, self-taught yourself, okay? Find what makes you, feel good and peaceful inside. It's not a hippie thing to be in a spiritual sense where you can find inner peace and calm and not react and not to project and stuff to people. This is why a lot of people get offended, or they feel a certain way towards me or any of psychic and mediums and stuff like that. Like me, like I've been a medium for so long, but I've never really, you know what I'm saying? I just damp it down for not to make people uncomfortable, or let them know that I'm sensitive, that I know when people are lying, that I know when, you know what I'm saying? I can see, feel things. I can, there's been so many supernatural things happening, guys. Like, I'm sure you feel it too, right? It's a war. But supernatural in the sense that you actually, when you come back of that state, for example, that dream state, some of you having really intense dreams, right? Like, you will come back from these dreams, and then when you're in your regular job or the regular thing, you just start feeling things, you start hearing things, you're just like, whoa, am I going crazy and stuff like that? No, you're not. You're not. Some of you, I've met some people that I have never seen in my reality, but I've seen them in dreams. I've helped them in dreams. You know what I'm saying? When they're stuck with demons and their throes and stuff like that. Like, that's what I'm saying, guys. Pray before you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? For real. And pray in the morning. It's not a joke, I don't care what anybody has to say. This has nothing to do with religion or anything like that, but we're trying to bring, exactly, that's what the angel of death show me. Yeah, does it, pray whatever you want, however you want it, with whatever religion, it doesn't matter. Whatever makes you feel good inside and protected, and you're good enough, and all these things, first thing in the morning and before you go to bed, okay? Make that a nice routine for yourself, because if you're not aware of spirituality, or because you're a spirit, okay, and your spirit has a different, how do I say this, life, when you're dreaming, Yes, your body's resting. Yes, this is something that has been stripped from us for some type of fucking weird beneficial shit, demon shit, right? Because that's it. The devil benefits when you don't know about this, when you're not protecting yourself. Sleep with rocks under your bed, under your pillow. For real. Okay? Yes, hon. I'm doing something. Give me a second, okay? I'll be there in a second. Yeah, so the angel did also show me that dreams of different people, like sleeping state, and I've been in scenes in those in sleeping state, and I've seen like it's the most unimaginable things. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people being raped by demons at night, and they don't even know it, and then they wake up like, yeah, that's why they don't want to tell you, because and God will give you this information little by little because it will dramatize you guys. It will freak the shit out of you. If you really knew this, that's what he's not trying to tell you that worship him or whatever you think God is, whatever. God will listen. There's a vibration in the universe as well. There's so many of us. Keep a vibration that they can hear you to protect you, basically. That's it, because it's a war. I know you don't see it in this, like, everything is sheepy beeby, but look at what's happening in the world with all this, like, pandemic and stuff. It's intense on the other side. Whatever's on the other side manifests here. That's another thing. Whatever you're feeling inside, it manifests outside too. And that's why they don't explain that to us. And it's really sad because we should. And this is also what we have fail relationship, fail people who deserve, like, yeah, they deserve this, have this happiness, but they didn't go for it because they were listening to other people, they were doing horrible things, they grew up with horrible parenting. That too, this is parenting. Like when parenting is really toxic and abusive, that's it. It's also childhood wounds, lack of balance, like too much chaos, too much lying, too much envy and fakeness and materialistic lifestyle. And then talking about other, that's another thing, guys. I'm getting that download. Don't not for those who are in twin flames and soulmate connection or whatever like that, like keep it to yourself, okay? Because if you're telling other people, like there's people right now who have done tarot reading or something, know shit about you, and they know that you have some type of destiny, some type of generational wealth or something like that, and they will try to stop it. They will try to this is where we're going. This is why there's a failed relationships, because one of you, divine masculine, divine feminine, some of you have told your situation to somebody, and that person has created a community to stop that from happening, literally. Okay? Have put you women, have put you men or something like that to tempt you guys so that this doesn't happen. Has created dark magic to make it stop. Why? They're jealous, envious. They don't want that. And they think because they can do that, they will. This is people who also don't have a soul. They're completely demonic, like satanic. There's something wrong with these people, right? And also they're leeches, right? They're vampire energies. They need to have other people. And then those people who vibrate at that low vibration attract those low vibration, and they create this little disgusting thing. It's like a cancer, right? It's like a disease. These people are diseases, leeches, right? And this is why I'm saying that also this person, whoever it is dealing with certain situations like this. You need to learn how to cleanse yourself, how to clean, how to heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? From within, internally. It's really recommended to do Reiki healing, crystal healing, any of that stuff for you. There's a lot of you who need to heal from very karmic, toxic situations. This is literally God giving me the message. You have to learn how to heal yourself. Literally go, yeah, it's clearly as day. Holy water. Some of you are so thirsty. Not just thirsty for like hope, but also thirsty for love, like real companionship, real. You guys are being in that fake and materialistic and just like toxic situation for so long. You guys are thirsty. Well, this is God telling, go pray, get some holy water, There's also other type of water. It's not just holy. It can be from other religions. What, like, it's universal. This is a universal healing. This is a collective general healing. Okay, and also we are studying this. We are, some of us already experienced with this. You are, everything I'm telling you is just confirmation. You're like, oh, I already know this. Okay, I already know that, right? But some of us don't know this stuff, and it's good that they learn this. Okay, and it's good that you understand that you're a spirit and having a human experience here. Okay, this is just flesh. Okay, that's it. Some of us use it for good, right? They use it for to attract such a situations and stuff like that, and others don't really give a shit about fame and money and stuff like that. We don't. We do it for service. We do it for love, right? Others do it for different situations, right? And this is what God is saying, like, I think it's time to really assess our dark shadow and balance these two, right? So that way we can have an internal conscious mindset, even through our darkness. Like, instead of avoiding your darkness, your demons and stuff like that, like, you know, serve them some coffee and sit down with them and analyze what's up, right? The devil is so afraid of you guys healing. You don't understand. Like, he's trying everything. Well, his minions, basically. The demons' minions are very, very, very busy. But so are we, right? Right? Yes! I'm coming! Just give me a second. Okay, guys, I'll do part 4. Obviously, it's just very difficult. But I'm going to say what I need to say because I wrote it down and it was like so messy. But from the download, it says that God will show you signs. He will show you signs and synchronicity. Because this person, whoever it is, have taken your kindness for weakness, okay? Yeah, so basically this person is going to try to come back because they fuck up in front of you. So and that's it. You get what you get, you know. This is also a never-ending cycle for you both. So it's something that you have to choose if you want to continue or you want, it's up to you. God is saying there's something better to let go of attachment and control, surrender, because this person is using your energy. They're using your energy, okay? It might be also a sex demon, somebody who basically he was tested to about this very attractive person, but it was actually a sex demon, someone who has a lot of curses and hexes on them. Now they have it, trying to get their energy. So yeah, they have like a disease. So they're right now they're kind of resentful and vengeance, like they hear vengeance. So be careful, whoever, you have to use your intuition, okay? So yeah, the next sex with they have sex with the devil. Yeah, that's it. They make their bed, right? So I put devil minion spirits as guiding are getting to tell you to focus. Yeah. There's devils and minions and things happening, guys, for you not to receive, the messages because somebody's benefiting from you. Yeah, but Spirit's trying to tell you that they're not getting to anything. Like, they will guide you. So you have to listen to your intuition, okay, guys? It's for real. But basically for you, it's like forgive and not forget, because he had a lot of sex with a lot of people. He failed the test, okay? The test was that they needed to be loyal, and they didn't, okay? Also, there's a lot of, for some of you, this is a person that also had a pregnancy with somebody, and it could be not theirs, but also could be theirs, and obviously it was an unplanned pregnancy, okay? So that's what they're saying. It's up to you, but God is going to show you a different person that it's the right for you, because some of this stuff is unforgivable and that's their karma, okay? This is for some of you. This is not a lot of you, okay? So take what resonates. You know your story, okay? Also, that too, this is for other people. Give up their loyalty for listening to others. So also, you might also be dealing with a con artist, karmic male, false flame. yeah, they just know a lot of people, and they use people for their power and their money. Okay, this is somebody that could be a con artist as well, that might like communicate with you, might, but trying to bring you justice, but it's just like, but you're stingy, you're holding on to your finances, to your stuff, because you know that this person is a very low vibration. I think that's, yeah, that too is like you're a spiritual warrior, right? um and basically God is saying that this is just a learning experience right now, right? Okay, I'll be back because my children are going a little crazy, but yeah, yeah, this is the energy. That's why we go and take a shower and stuff like that, because it's very karmic and energetic. It's just their choices, right? And then they're listening to other people that has damaged this connection and fail, and I'm really sorry, guys. And this is something my daughter told me yesterday, that there's no better person to give this type of information, especially for somebody to help somebody with a broken heart. She said there's no better person than me to say this, and I'm really sorry. First, anyways, I'm gonna make part two, part four, to see how we can heal together and stuff like that. Yeah, that's my kids waking up and probably playing, trying to get the attention. But yeah, I'm really sorry for this. You're gonna overcome this, okay? This is something that I'm telling you, it could change, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is always changing, okay? So if this person decides, you know what, I don't want to be considered that person, if they fight and ask for redemption and, pray to God and stuff like that, and they do the right thing, it can turn like this, okay? So have faith and keep praying for that person for you, okay? If you don't want this to fail, if you don't want this to, you know what I'm saying, pray, send good vibration to that person, and that's it. Like, a lot of you, it's like, it's been too much head, right? But yeah, I'll come on part 4 after, okay? Bye.